Ciao! Welcome back to a new video, ladies and gentlemen. Black Clover Chapter 323 English is now out, and yo, this chapter is literally legendary. Guys, before we jump into this, don't forget to hit the like button, be sure to subscribe. A lot of you who watch the content on this channel genuinely just aren't subscribed, so if that's you guys, please be sure to subscribe and join Discord. With that being said, let's just jump straight into this chapter, because this chapter is literally insane. Alright, jumping straight into it, the chapter starts seconds where last week's chapter ends, but this time we're in the perspective of a few moments ago. We see Vanessa still looking at Yami, who's very injured at this point. We see Gray crawling towards Yami, saying, "I will heal him." She uses transmutation magic, which honestly is so cool, to actually restructure Yami's body that is overflowing with magic power at the moment, and fully heal him. But before she does that, she does notice that the structure of Yami's body has been altered, and it resembles that of a devil possessing the same way as Asta. So it sort of looks like Yami now possesses a devil's heart. This is 100% something that is going to come back in the next few chapters. I don't know what Yuki Tabata has plans with this, but it basically looks like Yami now possesses a devil heart, similar to what Xenon possessed, similar to what basically any one of them who wanted a devil's heart, the amount of power they get is literally the exact same. But for now, it looks like Yami is in control of his own body. Patry, William, and Langris dash towards Yami. We see William put all of his magic into a tree branch from the World Tree Magic. He calls it World Tree Magic Blade of Mistletoe. Now, we've kind of done some research onto this, but the sword William gives Yami is apparently a sword of one of the last Icelandic warrior kings who died in battle. So, I mean, if you want more Yami death flags, I guess you finally got more Yami death flags. I will most likely make a video about this sword on Sunday and what it represents in the Black Clover manga. So be sure to subscribe, be sure to click the like button if you haven't already. Yami says something that I think a lot of people needed to hear. He says, "To be honest, I still haven't forgiven you for the elf business." Now, this is honestly one of the best parts. A lot of people were worried about like talking about stakes, how everything just feels like it's going back to normal, but no, it's not. Yami still hasn't forgiven William for his ordeal in the whole elf situation. Then we jump back into where last week's chapter ended. Yami blocks Lucifero's attack. Now, a lot of people were saying, wow, Lucifero is so fucking weak. How is he blocking this attack? Well, he's actually not. Lucifero smacks Yami, who smashes into Nacht. They go flying back. We see Zora and Nero jump into the battlefield, blocking Lucifero's next attack. Reverse counter trap magic, mana method sealing magic. Yo, they actually do a super cool combo. One thing I do want to point out, we do see a wing in this part of the chapter. I don't know who this wing belongs to. It doesn't look like Nero has wings, and it definitely doesn't look like Zora has wings. So whose wing this is, it really might be Noelle's wing, but I guess we'll have to wait and see in the following weeks. We don't actually go back into that point anyway. We see Zora and Nero struggling with the amount of force Lucifero is putting into this. We see Nacht and Yami arguing on the side. Nacht saying, "Get away from here. My life is of no concern." Once again, Nacht trying to kill himself. I'm telling you, dude really needs a psychiatrist. He's literally trying to kill himself every single chapter. Nacht, please, bro, stop it. It's not cool. Anyway, we see a flashback of Nacht seeing himself when he was with Yami. The point is, Nacht hates it because it reminds him of his old self, the old self that got Morgan killed. He believes he is the one who took Morgan away from Yami, and obviously Nacht blames himself for that ordeal. But Yami obviously doesn't give a rat's ass about this. He says, "You are my precious friend. I don't need a reason to stick out my neck for a friend." And he tells Nacht to continue on living. We see a flashback of Morgan, who now at this point has more screen time than Leopold this arc. I mean, if you're a Leopold fan, you down bad this arc. Anyway, we see Nacht say you can't keep acting like a kid forever. Both of them stand up tall. We see a flashback of their younger selves resonating into themselves right now. Let's play with him a bit, shall we? Nacht and Yami about to do a massive combo in the next Black Clover chapter 324. Guys, this week's chapter was honestly amazing. It's honestly everything I've been waiting for. I'm very interested to see what that wing is in the middle of the chapter. Obviously, I believe it is going to be Noelle wing. I feel like that is the most logical thing. The fact that Morgan now has more screen time than Leopold is hilarious to me, but I mean, at the end of the day, Morgan is like one of my favorite characters in Black Clover, and he's not even alive. This just goes to show how amazing Yuki Tabata is when Yuki Tabata decides to make a character. Like, all the detail that goes into every single one of these characters is just amazing. Yuki Tabata is honestly just ahead of his game. I honestly believe no other mangaka could even come close to the way Tabata writes his story at the moment. It's just a little unfortunate that Black Clover never caught up in Japan the same way it's caught on in the West, now being obviously one of the most famous manga and animes out there. I am very interested to make this video on Yami's tree sword, because this sword looks really, really cool. It is definitely straight out of Icelandic mythology, the same way he's been doing this. Tabata has been pulling this entire time. I'm very interested on what Tabata has plans with the devil heart Yami now possesses, but if everything goes on, we should find out in the next few weeks what this really means for the future of the Black Clover manga. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. My name is Jimmy, as always. Peace!